was pregnant with triplets and lost all of them. 2 was stuck in my fallopian tube and 1 in my abdomen. I wanted to be a mom. It was my life calling. Me and my ex-husband, so it was about a year of, okay, let's try, and then nothing. I went to my OB. They kind of brushed it off. It was about 5 years of not preventing pregnancy and still nothing. And this is when I went to a fertility doctor. They said, you have endometriosis. With endometriosis, the uterine lining and the cells actually grow, which is supposed to grow on the inside of the uterus. It grows on the outside and all over any surrounding organs. The endometriosis was all over my bowels and bladder, my uterus, my fallopian tubes, my ovaries. So they ended up burning it out that time. And then I did ovarian stimulation, which is just where you take like a bunch of meds and they grow eggs. I had natural intercourse and got pregnant. It was an extremely exciting time, but only for 24 hours. By that night, I was in the ER. I was having severe cramping. The ER told me that I had a kidney infection. So they put me on some medicine, and for like a day or 2, I felt okay. And one night it started severe cramping again. They end up admitting me for about 5 days because I'm so early in the pregnancy, they still can't place the babies. What I thought was 1 baby. They get me well enough to send me home. I was about 7 weeks pregnant at this time. I was losing weight. I was throwing up. I walk into the ER and then I black out. I hear my mom start screaming as I'm starting to convulse, and they're rushing me to the trauma bay. I was internally bleeding. I finally get to ultrasound and the doctor says that my baby is in my abdomen and that it's killing me. They got me stable enough for surgery, and they tell me that my baby ruptured and my body actually absorbed it. Eventually I go home. Couple days later, I don't feel well, and they take me back to the hospital and they run labs and they tell me that I am still pregnant. I go to the OB the next day and she confirms that I am still pregnant. I was told so many times to just hold on to this pregnancy. So I was home alone and I was not feeling good again, and my intuition tells me to go to the ER. They do labs and then I start to convulse again. When I wake up, my doctors, they're like, you're internally bleeding. We have to do an ultrasound. They finally are able to place the baby, and it's babies and it's twins, and they're stuck in my fallopian tube. They have to do surgery right now or I'm not gonna make it, and they ended up removing my entire tube. I was pregnant with triplets. I lost my babies. I lost whatever was remaining of my fertility. I want people that are infertile or struggling to be a mom or dad, I want you to know you're not alone. I want infertility to be something that's not taboo. I am seen. Are you?